If you've inherited a house in Holland, Ohio, or if you have a house in Holland, Ohio that's going through the probate process, this video is for you. My name is Dave Payerchin, and for over 14 years, my team and I has been buying properties in and around Holland, Ohio, and we've worked with a lot of sellers of properties in Holland that have inherited the property. So we're very familiar with this whole process, and we know wholeheartedly sometimes the probate/inheritance process can be a bit confusing. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming for you, especially if there's attorneys involved or the court is involved. There's a lot of paperwork involved. So the last thing we're ever going to do here is make things more complicated or more stressful for you. One of our core values as a company is to keep it simple. KISS, keep it super simple. The way that we do that is when we buy your house in Holland, Ohio that you inherited, we're going to buy it in its as-is condition. That means you never have to fix anything. You don't need to clean. You don't need to haul anything away. You can take anything that you want from the house, any family belongings or collectibles or family heirlooms, anything that you don't want or need, you can just leave behind. We're never going to ask you to come out of pocket to credit us for repairs or anything like that. It is a true as-is transaction, and what allows us to buy properties in their as-is condition is we actually pay cash. And this creates a lot of convenience for you because we're not relying on some third-party lender or some mortgage company to approve this transaction. We make our own decisions. There's no third-party approvals needed. Sometimes if you're working with a traditional type of buyer, the buyer that's driving around with a real estate agent and making offers, and they want to put a sign in your yard, or they want to, send through a formal inspector and then a formal appraisal. And oftentimes they're just going to nitpick your house, and then they're going to come back to you and want to renegotiate, or they're going to want you to make, repairs to the property. It could end up being a giant waste of time. And if this lender that they're using decides they don't want to do it, well, they can cancel at any time and then just kind of leave you right back where you started. You end up wasting your time. It just adds to your stress. All of that is avoidable. When we buy your house, we'll buy it in its as-is condition. It's going to be a cash transaction, and you choose your own closing date. You maintain all control throughout this entire process. So if you need to close quickly or want to close quickly, that's perfectly fine. We can accommodate your needs. If you need more flexibility, if there's other family members involved, whatever the case may be, that's perfectly fine as well. And we work with a phenomenal title company. They will handle all the paperwork. If you have an attorney involved, we'll work directly with them if we need to. And we're going to make sure everything gets done right, everything gets done easy, and most of all, everything is very fair to you. So when you give us a call at 614-300-5151, or you visit us online at sellhousecolumbus.com. I know it's Columbus in the website name. That's just because we were founded in Columbus, but we're all over Holland, Ohio. We're all over Toledo and all throughout the great state of Ohio. But when we get on the phone, it's a very easy... But when we get on the phone, it's a very easy conversation because we're going to make you a fair cash offer on your property. If it works for you, great. We'll move forward and communicate with you effectively throughout this whole process. If our offer doesn't work for you, that's okay too. We'll simply shake hands and part as friends. We're never going to add pressure to your situation. We're never going to do sales tactics. There's no scripts. We're going to treat you like a neighbor. We're going to treat you like a human being because that's exactly what we are. And we're not some call center that's located in some foreign land who's trying to talk about your house in Holland, Ohio. No, we're local, and we're going to treat you fairly from the very first phone call all the way up until the closing table. So if you have a house that you've inherited in Holland, Ohio, or if you have a house in Holland that you are going through the probate process and you at least want to see what your options are, give us a call at 614-300-5151 or visit us online at sellhousecolumbus.com. My name is Dave Payerchin. I look forward to speaking with you, and I look forward to working with you.